Ooh, I can't believe it. Ooh, ooh, she on me, on me. Meh, I think she want me. I think she want me. Now I can't leave her lonely. No. Man, you understand she made the people like say yeah. 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 She hit the main stage. She made the people say yeah. I could put you in a condo all the way up in Toronto. See you tomorrow. I could put you in a beach house right at the edge of Costa Rica. Salsa, mamacita, wiggle. Cause he looks so good. Okay. Ooh, it's Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. I didn't know that. I want to try something because I think it worked. The other day I did. Just gotta put a little bit more. She ain't the man say, she makes the people say, yeah. Where's Sunny? There he is. Sunny, play some music for me, my love. Okay. So, I realized, like, the video was muffled. The other video, the live was muffled, so I'm doing it again. Like, I didn't realize that my headphones were connected, the Bluetooth, but they were also like somewhere else. So like, it was muffled. I can hear it, but I don't know if everybody else can. After I do this live, I'm gonna put the other live public if anybody really want to hear that one and if they can hear it. But I'm gonna do this one where it's clear or whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, hey, happy, what day is today? Happy Jupiter Day. I hope you're doing well. I'm the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day Deck Pool reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below. For this week's Venus Day Deck Pool reading, I'll be channeling with there is Ta, who's supporting the class highest good and the highest good. If you look up Ta, you'll see that he's an Egyptian god of craftsmen, architects, art, creation. He is also the creator god and maker of things. And I asked Tom myself, who are you? And how would you like to describe yourself? And then the following came up. The number 2 came up. I see that as stability, security, balance. I see that as decisions, choices. I see that as, I see that as resources, being provided for, providing. And then also the zodiac sign Taurus also came up. He also said being able to pull it together and make a He's also said being able to pull it together and make a choice, stand on decisions, stability, security, and balance in the decisions that we make. And he also helps to break illusions, confusion with divine wisdom and doctrine. That's there is Toppy, and I'll be channeling him for this week's. Venus Day Deck reading. If you hear an extra sound during this meeting, I apologize in advance. Life is lifing, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated, and it's very helpful. Now let's get into this week's Venus Day Deck reading. Okay. Oops. Let me stand you up, baby. Okay. So we're gonna have 3 readings. There's gonna be one for the collective, one for Taurus, and one for Aquarius. We're gonna start with the collective. I was going terrible, going faster than the speed of light. Terrible. Okay. All right. So for this week's Venus Day deck per reading, the topic is the Scorpio full moon energy, and this reading is for the collective. First card to come out is the Fool card. Second card to come out is the Four of Pentacles. Third card to come out is the High Priestess. The fourth card to come out is Nine of Cups. The fifth card to come out is the Eight of Pentacles. The sixth card to come out is the Wheel of Fortune. The seventh card to come out is the Six of Cups. The eighth card to come out is the King of Pentacles. The ninth card to come out is the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10th and last card to come out is the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that, is the Seven of Wands. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, is the Four of Wands. There's something here about protection, either you being protected or you having protection. There's something here about saving up energy, money, whatever, resources, whatever it is. Something about saving up, something about protecting, something about guarding, being guarded. There's something here also about stability and security. There could be something about home. There could be something about like fantasies and dreams. There's something here about an end of a cycle, or there's just like an end of something. There's something here about transcending, going beyond. There's something about traveling. There could be something about like learning, like either you're being taught or you're teaching, or it could be both, who knows. But then yeah, there's something about learning. There could be something about ancestors for sure as well. Something could be about like saving up or guarding something, and it's for like the long haul. It's kind of like investing in a way or whatnot. There's something here about a new beginning, something about initiating something. There could be something about yourself, autonomy. There could be something about having drive, motivation, maybe taking a risk. Then we have ascending numbers like 6, 7, 8, 1. No, yeah, 6, 7, 8. There's something about moving forward, growing, expanding. I feel like there's something about expanding, going beyond, and all of that stuff. This could be like generational stuff, wealth, or there could be like long-term goals, or just thinking ahead when it comes to something, investing. And it could be like money, energy, or it can be resources. And something could be like making sure somebody's good or whatnot. You're good, somebody's good. Um, there could be just something about ancestral stuff as well. There's something about taking a risk, but it feels like a calculated and intuitive and incalculated risk. And something about it is there's like luck here, but it feels like it's just a jump, but it feels calculated and intuitive. And then I don't know why. I'm just thinking about those people who go parachuting or whatnot. Like, you don't just randomly do it. Like, people build up to like parachuting or bungee jumping or doing those like grand things or whatnot, rock climbing, those grand things, they build up to it. And it's like a risk, like they jump and they do things, but it's like something about like it is calculated, it's intuitive, and something about something's supposed to be and everything like that. Something's supposed to be. hmm Man, a lot of you could be saving up your coins or resources or your energy. Maybe it could be your health as well. Why not? Something could be about your health. I don't think so, but it could be your health. Just something something that like is long lasting, that makes you a boss. It's sustainable and everything like that. A lot of you are building up, maybe becoming richer, whether again it's like financially, it's resources, energy, and all that stuff. Being very intentional about where it goes. Mm-mm. And there's something here also about joy. It's about joy, desires, and all that stuff. Having what you want. I'm getting luxury as well. I don't see what the cards that I'm looking at, like Nine of Cups and Six of Cups, they don't really shout luxury to me, but for some reason, she right here is feeling luxury. I don't know why she's feeling luxury. I'm gonna turn on the light so you can see her better too. But yeah, like joy, luxury, and all that. Look at her. Okay. Um, joy, luxury, and all that stuff. Like just enjoying things, maybe enjoying like your riches and everything like that. Also, there's something here about I feel like and it feels a little bit of like a little bit of what I was saying yesterday too, where it's like not backing down, like you're it's very interesting. I did have a dream where I was going somewhere. I was like entering something and I was doing something with or whatnot, and I think it was some type of initiation, and somebody was trying to pull me back, like somebody was like, "Oh, come and do this," and I was like, "Get off of me," and I was like, "Get off of me, girl! Like I gotta go." And then like I went forward and we did what we did. Like it was so interesting. Just in short, I don't want to go into detail of what it was, but that's what that feels here. It's like it's, you can't be stopped of like what you're entering to. You are sure of it, sure-footed, and all that stuff. I want to read them. I want to read them. So, Seven of Wands is sitting in the discernment of truth. You no longer seek the advice. You no longer seek the advice of others. It's been pretty clear all along what you desire. There was a time when you didn't feel you deserved it. Becoming this familiar with ourselves removes the grim feeling of wavering back and forth. Seeking out the influence of others in order to determine our own decisions means that we lack the ability to approach what we truly desire. Are worthy of these fulfillments. I said something like that either like yesterday when I was recording this or like some other day where it's like at some point when are you gonna fulfill like your own desires instead of everybody else's, and then like at some point if you're like transition, which again I don't believe that we actually really die. I live, I die, I live again. But like imagine just transitioning or whatever, and you're like, damn, in this life, like I literally didn't do what I desired. I did what everybody else desired. And what a to me that's like a kind of a sad life. But yeah. And then we have here 4 of Wands. It says these two honor coming home to each other. They embrace an alignment that can't be seen. They come in and out of each other's lives with souls recognition and hearts thriving messages. These connections are like shooting stars, one life briefly interacting with another. You feel inspired by the beauty of the other. Okay. There's something here about peace and maybe peace, maybe waving the white flag because there's two like white birds in the lineup that I'm seeing right here. Yeah, by any means necessary. I'm pretty sure I said this when I was recording this the other night. By any means necessary. Something about a new start, and it's like you driving the wheel and you have control over it, and it's by any means necessary. You driving the car, steering the wheel. I don't know if I said that right the first time, my bad. There could be something about safe fun. Something about protecting your desires, protecting your wants, your dreams, and so it could come into fruition. It can like come through and it could come into fruition and all that stuff. Just making sure you see in your dreams, your desires, your joy, maybe your childhood, like your inner child or your childhood, maybe even your child's, if you have children, like their desires, their wishes, you protecting it and securing it, making sure that it see its way through into like reality, into 3D. Man, somebody's like a boss high priestess or something like that. Nothing can get past you at this point. Heavy is the crown. No, heavy is the head that wears the crown type of thing. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. Cause like just the type of energy that this is with the High Priestess and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You guys are very stable, and especially when it comes to intuition and divine connection. Yeah, there's a gift, something new here that is being opened up, that is starting. It may be given to you, you're starting it. It's like a gift, and this is fulfillment, happiness. It'll make you happy. I know the whole thing about, oh, money doesn't something happiness and da da da. It can. And you guys are just built. There's something about you need to, or you guys are building up, stay focused and all that stuff. Yeah, it starts with the Fool. There's a new beginning associated with the collective. You guys are protected. You need to also protect whatever this is as well. Very guarded, very much saving the goodness of this and everything like that. There's something about also safe fun, or like I guess calculated risk, or like taking a risk, but like it's like being safe about it or something like that. And what is this High Priestess? I'm gonna read that one. I feel like you guys are like delving into like the cosmic stuff, like into like the possibilities and all that stuff. You guys may be very grounded and rooted, but also very like high up in the clouds while you're grounded and rooted, like the tree or whatnot. And just because you're like that, like you're so grounded and rooted, but also like very much connected to like the heavens and everything like that. Oh yes, all that is gonna come through. It's gonna actually come into fruition. All that goodness is gonna come into fruition, especially if you stay focused and you keep your hand on the steering wheel of the vehicle. Yeah, desires and all that stuff, it can come true and everything. Yeah, the children and everything. Yes, the children. um you have control and charge, all that stuff. You're the boss. You making this happen. This feels like, hey, Megan Thee Stallion is like, I guess, opening like her own Popeyes or whatever. That just popped in my head because I love Megan Thee Stallion and I saw that. But also I just what popped up in my head is someone like who is opening up like a building, a business or something like that, and they have like other people around them and all that stuff. And yeah, it's just all to like gain good things to come and gain. Before I move on, else I'm going to read the High Priestess card, and then I'm gonna go on. Um, the High Priestess sees the unseen. They're the guardian of occult knowledge and invariably know your secrets. Many are perplexed by their enigmatic status. A gift like this takes years to mature. Casual conversations reveal the profundity of what goes unsaid. Some people lie to guard their ulterior motives. When this card presents itself, something that has been eluding you is about to reveal its true nature. And it could be that, right? I just honestly do feel though it's that whole thing of like something's gonna come into fruition or whatnot. And I do wish, like, Megan was opening up something more healthy, but I support my girl no matter what. Okay? Even though I don't eat meat, I support my girl no matter what. Give me them fries, girl. Anyways, bottom of the deck summary of the whole thing is Seven of Wands. There's still something about standing on business, standing up for whatever this is. Again, it's like maybe energy. It could be some type of cycle, a situation. It could be money. It could be resources and all that stuff. Yeah. You could be standing on business when it comes to that. Something about that is just they constantly have, there's like a constant underneath of like, just because somebody's standing on business about something, it could mean like letting go of like things that I guess in cliche terms don't support your highest good and the highest good. And it's like, yeah, with the Fool card in the beginning here, also over here, it's like the Fool card is always, you gotta like pack light and everything like that. Things can't be like pulling you or like heavy as you're like in the Fool card type of energy. So that's that top of the deck. Usually watching this right now is Four of Wands. There's some type of celebration, celebrate, but also it's more of like stepping into a new phase, like stepping through the portal, stepping through the gates and all that stuff, going ahead, initiating, starting something. And this could be some type of new like responsibility, some type of new thing that you're putting energy into, that you're investing in. It's something that you're investing in, something that you're putting energy into, something that you need to be consistent about, a new routine, a new, like, something that you're newly dedicated to or something like that. Okay. Oh, okay, that's it. she said, don't rush. The night's still young. Take our time. Bottom of the deck summary of that is the clarity cards is Page of Cups. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Two of Cups. And then I'm catching red lights every time I stop. I lose my patience. Can I make you my lady now? I want you in my arms. Forget about everything. But now, focus on me and you. Bottom of the deck, the summary of the Oracle card is the truth is revealed, revelation. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the tree of life, peace. And then I'm just going to pull this out and then do them in order. Just can't wait to get there. I'm catching every time I stop. I lose my patience. Okay. So yeah, to clarify the whole entire spread, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Death card, and the Ace of Brooms, which is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Oracle card, Shalom's, Destiny, move on. Then we'll do the charms afterwards. There's something about being very practical and intentional about a transformation. Be very practical and intentional about a transformation. Don't just let it burst, you know what I mean? Something about being intentional with the burst, with the new thing that's happening, with the boom and all that stuff. Yeah, practical and intentional with the transformation. Yeah. And then when things happen, don't stop. Just like make sure like you gather it together. Don't stop it. Or don't stop. Don't let it stop you. Don't do the whole like freeze type of thing, I guess. Yeah, this feels like a practicality and staring whatever this is, like practicality and staring it. Of course, be playful, be creative and free and everything like that, but there's something about needing to be intentional. Very much something that about needing to be intentional. If it veers off too much, be like, hey, no, we going back over here. Death card and all that stuff. Yeah, there's some type of transformation, transforming something. There's also, yeah, just stay focused. Know how to direct it. Yeah, focus it. Know how to direct it. It's probably going to be exciting and everything. Be careful of having it be like destructive where it goes nowhere, though. It's like purposeless or something. I mean, you know, you could do whatever, but I'm assuming just by these cards that like it's something that you're trying to get to, though. Okay. Be patient. We have here Shalom's destiny. Move on. Gather the lessons learned and apply them to the next place or project. This could be in another location or partnership. Mary Shalom was with Mary Magdalene on the boat that arrived in Saint Maries de la Mer in southern France. Shalom was a favorite disciple of Mary Magdalene and was a constant companion to her in the Holy Land and later in Provence. Shalom is written about as a much loved sister of Yeshua. Mary Magdalene taught Shalom, the secret feminine mysteries and the Shekinah light transmissions. Gnostic tradition says she became Mary's successor after her death and continued to travel and teach. This tradition was passed from mother to daughter for hundreds of years. European rulers sought the women for marriage to incorporate the prestigious bloodline of the vine into their royal families. For instance, the line of kings called Merovingians from the root word Mary, and vine, hid Mary's legacy in plain sight. It is time to go forward and break away from the past. If you have a relationship question, things may be stimulated by movement and change, or may be finished. You will know as time goes on and can act accordingly. Act accordingly. We have Aries. Here we have Aries. We have Pisces. We have Scorpio. We have Pisces. Pisces heavy. We have Sagittarius. And that's that. You could be any of those signs. The sign could be in chart. Could be anybody around you. Could be the energy of this reading. Could just be the planetary placements. All that stuff. All that stuff. So. Way too soon. Close. I'm looking for a real love. Okay, we have your parrot. The bottom and the bad meaning, it has Sagittarius here, so that could be heavy. Yeah, Sagittarius and Pisces could be heavy here. We have here 8 and 10. You could watch my other videos. A lot of my videos this week had 10 in it. A lot of it. But yeah, so parrot, bad omen, bad meaning. It has the zodiac sign Sagittarius and Pisces. It has the numbers 8 and the number sequence 10. It says non-committal, flaky, most likely with a goal that you're working towards or supposed to be focused on. A heavy load, giving up on your work. Yeah, be careful being lackadaisical, you know what I mean? Secure that stuff. Practicality. Steer the wheel, homie, steer the wheel. We have here Ampu. One of the readings had Ampu in it too. I don't know if it was this week or last week or something like that. Best friend. As usual, best friend. Okay, so Anpu is, you guys know him as Anubis. He is the Egyptian god with jackal head. He is also the Egyptian god of embalming, mummification. He weighs the heart on the scale with the feather. He's a protector of graves. He guides the dead souls through the afterlife of or the underworld. There's something heavy about death and rebirth. Or there could be something about generational and just always passing on. It could be the DNA and all that stuff. Also, I asked him, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? He said the following. The number one came up. He also said he keeps things clear for new beginnings. He clears up energy. He helps with the maintenance of clear aura energy. He feels like the phoenix. He burns to bring everything back to the start, the base, the core, the one, clarification. And also he's impartial, assertive. He has an it is what it is attitude. There could be something about clearing up some type of like generational stuff, karma, or something like that. Clearing it up, so like for your descendants and all of that beautiful stuff. Yum yum yum. And this could be like with happiness and like stability and building up like money, resources, and all that stuff. We have here labradorite, and it's a gemstone that is used for the following: for magic. It protects you while you sleep. It's for transformation, inner and outer protection and healing. Increases faith and trust. Removes disappointments, insecurity, self-doubt. It strengthens physical, emotional, and spiritual life. It boosts self-determination and sharpens psychic abilities. It keeps you safe and prepared when expanding consciousness abilities, interdimensional traverse, and it empowers spiritual growth. So something there, man. There's something about moving forward, moving better, ascending, or whatnot, and shedding and all that stuff. So that's that for this week's Venus Day deck reading. The topic, the Scorpio full moon energy, and that was for the collective. If you like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe, very much appreciated, and it's helpful. And let's go on to Taurus, whose birthday it is. Okay, so let's put that to the side. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. And they come up, not like you. What happens right here with you? Feel about you. Okay. Okay, so Taurus, happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday. This is your reading. There's Taurus for this week's Venus Day deck pro reading. The topic, the Scorpio full moon energy. Let's go. When I got here with you. All right. Okay, so yeah, so the topic, the Scorpio full moon energy. So as a topic for this week's Venus Day deck pro reading, first card to come out is the Seven of Wands. First card. Second card to come out. Okay. Second card to come out is the Six of Cups. Third card to come out is the Two of Pentacles. Fourth card to come out is the Two of Swords. Fifth card to come out is the High Priestess card. Sixth card to come out is the Eight of Cups. Seventh card to come out is the Five of Wands. The eighth card to come out is the Three of Pentacles. The ninth card to come out is Three of Wands. The 10th and last card to come out is the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of all of that, is the Knight of Swords. Top of the deck, use your watchings right now is Temperance. Oh, she's so pretty. This is a pretty. She is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. When I got heaven here with you. Huh. Some of y'all could be seeing 222 a lot. Sorry, some of y'all could be seeing 222 a lot, or you will be. It could be confirmation. It will be confirmation and all that stuff. There's something here about stability, security, being provided for, or you providing. There's something about also resources, something about decisions, choices, balance. There's something here about change, something here about expression, expressing. There could be something about children, if you have children, or it could be your inner child, something about your childhood. They're all, yeah. There could be something about happiness, the sun shining. There's something here also about awareness, communication. There could be something about the environment that you frequent, the people that you usually are around. There's something here about influence, social media, society, social norms, and how any of this or all of it, whichever one, could have influence on you or something. I believe there's a set of numbers, yeah. So it's like 7, 6, 7, 8, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's something about moving forward, expanding, ascending, growing, building something. So yeah, so far. Some of y'all, there could be some type of change, and it's like expanding out of like where you're usually at or something, where you're usually at, who you're usually with, like moving away from it, expanding, ascending from it, expanding out of it or whatnot. There's something about direction. There's something about choices too, and things changing. There could be something about like how things have influence on like the direction that you go and the choices and everything like that. Okay. There could be something about ascending above and beyond conflict, ascending above and beyond conflict. And it's giving me that whole that meme picture where the girl's like stepping up or whatnot, and certain words and stuff like that. There could be some type of resistance or whatnot. You need to break free of it or ascend past it, go above it or whatnot, beyond it. There's something here about, yeah, moving away from something and towards your desires, what you desire. It could be, I talked about this in like some readings before, the past like few or couple of weeks. There was something about like child, like I said, it could actually just be your children, and you could be seeing it through your children, or it could be like intersecting that way, or it could be like your inner child and just seeing the way now in your inner child, and like knowing the way because of like your inner child. And there's something about like, oh, this is why, this was the reason why, and is it connected to your inner child, or something like that, or your children, or both. But it's something about going towards your desires and all that stuff. Maybe achieving, following your heart, your inner child's desires, satisfying your inner child, and yeah. In the same breath, you could be leaving things alone that like were sticky, I guess tempting. It's like sweets, and you gotta leave it alone because it could be giving you diabetes. So you're going towards something better, like better health or whatnot, because you want to live long to see your children, or you just want to have a better life in general, and you want to achieve things that you always wanted to achieve, but you had diabetes because you eat a whole bunch of sweets, or like unhealthy, random. Mm. There's something here about balance and juggling things when it comes to, I'm hearing responsibilities, but I'm seeing like maybe within the group, like working with a group or working on a project, knowing how to juggle the responsibilities, the things, that the tasks within a group project, teamwork, or just working with coworkers, or working with other people, or just like in some type of project or thing that you're doing, like coordinating the tasks, juggling it, balancing it. So as you are moving, right, especially mentally, make sure your mind is clear. Be careful of being at an impasse, and like, and then the fact that it has two horses, right? Being at an impasse and confused about where you're going or what you want to choose can make these horses bump into each other or not like go the right direction. So make sure that you know what you're choosing so they could go straight forward. Get me? So there's something about decisions for sure. I'd be mad sure about it. Follow me, my supernova. Mm, 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 mm. There's something angelic. Maybe some of y'all are connecting with, you know, the realms, the angels, the realm entities. I don't even know what to call it, okay? And it definitely is, because sometimes the temperance card can be guardian angels and stuff like that. And also we do have the Metatron, the cube over here. So there's something, and then we have the high priestess, right? So some of y'all are going into some deep dives. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched that guy in a minute. I forgot what his name is, but I forgot how he used to say it. So sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but he used to say deep divers or whatever like that. I used to watch him in the beginning of like my awareness. Something about that. There's something about like you guys are connecting to the realms. You guys are in hermit mode, meditating, connecting to the core, to yourself, maybe to like your spirit team, to angelic realms, to angelic beings, to entities who are supporting your highest good and the highest good, or something about that. Mm, it's very important also to stay like very balanced and very connected to earth, but also connected to to you know, the clouds, the realms, to the heavens and all that stuff. And make sure your core is very good and stable. And yeah, being sure, standing on business on where you're going, about leaving and going towards your heart's desires, or where you're intuitively being led to, being very sure about it, standing on business about it. And then yeah, be careful of, so the Six of Cups and the Five of Wands, yeah, it's definitely moderation. Whether it's food, it's like unhealthy foods, or just overeating, or like overdoing the sweets. It could be even like, hey, sexual desires, since it's a Scorpio, you know, full moon energy type of thing. It could be sexual desires, and or it could be like vices like drinking, smoking, or it could be just overdoing something, binging on things, binge watching things, or whatever. It's like too much of it. And it's like desires, and great, we can have our desires, but be careful of it. Like keep like I'm getting sticky. That is crazy, sticky. And then I'm getting, for the Six of Cups, and then honey and all that stuff, and then for the Five of Wands, I'm getting like stuck, or getting wrapped up in like the winds and all that stuff. And temperance also could mean what you call it, temperance could also mean moderation. Like you need to have moderation. So yeah, have moderation, y'all. Go for your desires, all that stuff. Don't let anything stop you, or get you stuck, or get you wrapped up in some BS. Yeah. And then yeah, I already said this over here. There's something about I don't know why I get responsibilities when I see Two of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. There's something about responsibilities. I feel like there's something about just making sure that you balance tasks properly, especially if it's at work, or on in your entrepreneurship, whatever it is, in your lifestyle, or like with a group or something, or with yourself, or on a project that you're doing. And then there's something about ascending, moving forward. Again, it's like as you're moving forward, like you could be physically like doing something, moving forward, maybe thinking about traveling or a move, like, don't be confused about it. Make a decision. Be careful of being an impasse, because I feel like it's just gonna crash or it's gonna be stuck. Like it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna really happen or something like that. Be careful of that. Like confusion and movement. And then I randomly got like, if there was a big like what is that, intersection, a big intersection, but the traffic light is not working. You know what I mean? All of that. And yeah, I feel like I said that over there as well. Something about divinely connecting. Some of y'all's like inner guidance, or guidance from the realms in general. It starts with Seven of Wands. Stand on business, okay? And be careful of resistance that resists you from whatever this is, your desires and stuff like that. But stand on business about like your happiness. Stand up for your inner child. But also do not get stuck. You know, don't allow resistance to stop you and everything like that. Choices, you know. Yes, you have to balance things and stuff, but at some point there's something about choices and everything like that. You intuitively know where you got to go. You intuitively know where you got to go. Listen to your heart, you will understand. Is that how she said it? And then yeah, there's gonna be like some dust or sand that's gonna be thrown up or whatever, some conflict. Um, Listen to your heart, you will understand. The compass. And there could be something about working with people, growing something. There's something about work and traveling. Oh, that's cool. But yeah. And then the inner, some type of ascension, growing better and all that stuff. That'd be cool if this is some type of journey that you are going on with people, and it's like individually y'all are going on your own journeys, but it still leads y'all together in a way. I love that type of thing. I can't wait for my peoples, for it to happen for me and my peoples. But yeah, bottom of the deck summary of all of that is Knight of Swords. On the go. It's go time. It's like making movement on the plans that were made. Yeah, it's go time. Move forward. It's time to go. Yeah, decision. It's time to go. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now. Temperance card. Moderation, lovely people. You also have peoples in the higher realms, guardian angels, spirit guides, entities who are supporting your highest good and supporting the highest good. Guidance and all that stuff. You gotta have peace of mind. You gotta have peace of mind. And yeah, this could be very I don't think it's serendipity. I guess it could be serendipity. I feel like as long as you stay balanced, you do the alchemist type of thing, the alchemy, and with life and energy and all that stuff, you will always win, have victory, you will stay high and everything like that, and things will happen swiftly and all that stuff. It will feel like it's magical. It is. It is. It's magical. Freedom. Freedom. Peace of mind. Y'all should listen to Tall Black Guy. That's his name. Tall Black Guy. He's awesome. Okay. Yeah, that freedom. Bottom of the deck, which is summary of the clarity cards, is Six of Pentacles. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Queen of Brooms, which is Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of all of that, is Magdalene's Gift. Write your story. Top of the deck, user watching this right now, is Angel of Rosalind. Behold the mystery. Vivid dreams. Okay. Vivid dreams. You got extra because it's your birthday. Okay. So, to clarify the whole entire spread, we have the Six of Machetes, Six of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the King of Cups. And then for the Oracle card, we have here Mary with the Alabaster Jar and Ask Questions. And yeah, we'll do the charms afterwards or whatever. Yeah, it's time is the same thing. Time to move forward, progress on whatever you are starting to invest on. Put your energy into, your money into, whatever it is. Maybe there's something about learning. Yeah, learning and like especially with the ask questions here, getting more information on something so you can move forward, progress. Yeah. Progression, move forward. Progression, move forward. Don't get stuck. Do something with the thought, with the idea, with the mindset, with the blueprint that is here. Do something with it. Go forth, go forth. Yes, you may need to think about it and ask questions, do research, but at some point you have to actually go. And yeah, there could be something about like as you're building something, making something new, starting a new business or something. There's something about diligence, but also there's something about, yeah, like learning at the same time. So I watched this guy, whatever, on YouTube, and he's like, just fixing up his house. He's fixing up his house for the tenants that he's gonna bring in. So as he's going or whatnot, it just made me think about that. It could be other things or whatever, but as he's going, he's like learning how to fix certain things on his own instead of like having to like call someone to do it and everything like that. He's learning how to do it on his own and everything. So stuff like that or whatever it has to relate to you as. There's something about like just being the king of intuition. Yeah, at some point you just gotta like depend on like what you feel, what your intuition is telling you. Mhm. What is best? What is best? What's for the highest good and the highest good? What is for your highest good, the highest good, or the good for all? Whatever this is. Okay. Mary with the alabaster jar. Ask questions. Question everything. You don't have to accept a belief that others think is an absolute truth. Make up your own mind. Use your intuition, observation, research, and experience to decide an important issue. Mary Magdalene asked questions continuously and was encouraged by Yeshua to do so. In this way, she presented a different perspective. Listeners were stimulated into an expanded understanding of the teachings delivered from the lens of Mary's provocative thoughts and questioning. The Pistis Sophia is a 3rd century Gnostic text in which Yeshua answers questions from his followers. More than half of the questions are from Mary Magdalene. In one place, Yeshua responds to Mary's question, saying, "Well said, Mary, for thou art blessed before all women on the earth, because thou shalt be the fullness of all fullness and the perfection of all perfections." Elsewhere in the text, Yeshua says, Mary, thou blessed one, whom I will perfect in all mysteries of those of the height discourse in openness, thou whose heart is raised to the kingdom of heaven more than all thy brethren. High praise indeed. It is always good to consider other perspectives. It is wise to look from both sides to expand the understanding of an issue. People learn by different methods. Consider other opinions, but be true to your intuition. Yes. Okay. And we have Pisces. Woo! Sorry. Oh my gosh, we have Pisces. We have Virgo. Ain't gotta prove it. Yes, the song by Misha called Prove It. We been so good. Ain't gotta prove it. Okay, yeah, so we have here Pisces, we have Virgo, and we have Sagittarius here. It could be any of the signs. The signs could be in your chart. It could be energy of this reading. It could be anybody around you. It could be the planetary placements, all that stuff. We have here, oh, hold on, because we got to make sure this stuff is not repeating, baby. Okay, I don't think it's repeating. Yeah, there's something heavy about research and getting information. Something heavy about research and getting information, for sure. Okay, so it's not repeating. So we have here a rainbow. The bottom of the bad meaning, it has the number 1 here. It has a number 1. It has the zodiac signs Gemini and Libra. It has the sunshine's light, clarity, anxiety, and knowing the truth. What is what is. What's there, what you have is what's there. Something about that makes someone restless. I feel like it is the fact that something is permanent and that may be an undesirable outcome for someone. Boundaries boundaries had enough. Evil eye possibly shrugs. Um Knowledge, someone hates that someone knows something and or sets boundaries. Exposed. The light is too bright. Saul. Does somebody hate that someone asks questions or looks deeper into things instead of like falling for stuff? That's crazy because it's around where like children are at. Like, so it's like giving me an innocence and stuff like that. I don't like people like that. Like, why you don't like that people ask questions for their own good? That's what it's giving me. It's giving me like, oh, like somebody's trying to ask questions just to make sure and everything like that, and they're like annoyed about the question asking. That's weird. Okay, just know that. I think that's weird. We have here Cashapp here. Cashapp, and Cashapp is an Egyptian goddess with a marijuana leaf on her head. And she's known to be a scribe. She's into writing, record keeping, knowledge, wisdom, such as mathematics, astrology, architecture, astronomy, etc., etc. And she's related to Thoth. Like, they said she's his wife, his sister. What else they say? His daughter, all that, all that. I feel like she's just related to him somehow. Maybe his female, like, counterpart in some type of way. We also have here, and then, yeah, that's over here. There's something about, like, your intuition or feeling about something, and then if you feel confused about it, check it. Check it with, like, facts. The Carfax. We have here the planet Saturn. And Saturn is like routine. Saturn is, you know, Daddy Saturn is strict. You know what I mean? He'll beat your ass if you're doing some crazy shit. But anyways, yeah. Something about Saturn here. There's something about routine, discipline. There could be something about time. Strictness, being serious. Yeah, and it's over by the moderation and everything like that. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you're doing too much, it's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna like, there's a word for it. I feel like if it's too much over here, like at some point it's all gonna come back. The whole dharma karma thing. If it's too much over here, like at some point it needs to balance back out, so it's gonna, you know, it's gonna come back over here or whatnot. So discipline, heavy discipline, especially by the temperance and everything like that. And be clear where you're going and everything like that. Then we have here school, the bad omen, the bad meaning, and it has the zodiac sign Cancer here. It says energetic, subconscious, underneath, harmony, know oneself, know one's path, knowing one's energy, magic, intuitive, overall, unlocked, dormant energy, power, energy, magic. Can't quite put your finger on it. You're feeling something. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Follow that feeling. I think that's it. That's that for this week's Venus deck reading. The topic, the Scorpio full moon energy, and that was for Taurus. Happy birthday! It's your birthday! It's your birthday! Yeah. Party up, homie. Comfort food and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's that for Taurus. For Scorpio full moon energy. For this week's Venus Day Deck reading. If you're like first in the reading, you can visit my link tree or you can email me to set up a date time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe, if you're rich, appreciate, and self. Peace out. We're going to the Aquarius. I like the song. I like it. On a Tuesday. Do. I like that song too, but we're gonna skip you for now. For now. Okay. Man. Okay. I'm coming, Aquarius. I just gotta put everything away. And stuffy stuff. be able to read this when I go back. Oh, I'm mistaken now. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, Aquarius. Alright, so we're doing Aquarius. Alrighty, yay. Aquarius, this is your reading for this week's Venus Day deck. We're reading the topic, Scorpio full moon energy. Let's go. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah. First card to come out is the Page of Wands. Every time I see this, he reminds me of Bretman Rock. And I'm pretty sure Bretman Rock is an Aquarius, which is hilarious. When he had short hair, he doesn't have short hair anymore. When he was younger. But yeah, first card to come out is the Page of Wands. I had a dream about him once. But yeah, the second card is Nine of Wands. The third card we have here is the Six of Wands. The fourth card we have here is the Three of Wands. The fifth card we have here is the Five of Swords. The sixth card we have here is the Five of Cups. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it when you're all alone. Okay, we have here 10 of Pentacles for the seventh card. That's crazy how that came on as the Five of Cups came up, yo. But yeah, then we have the eighth card, Queen of Cups. This life. We have also the ninth card here is Four of Wands. And the 10th and last card we have here is the Lovers. Peace with my past. Bottom of the deck, the summary of all that is Six of Cups. Make peace with my past. Okay, Kali. I love Kali Uchis. Do y'all like Kali Uchis? Okay, she's a Cancer. She's very, like, yeah, ethereal. But yeah, top of the deck who's watching this right now is the Seven of Wands. And now, sorry, this is my part. Okay. Okay. The top of the Seven of Wands, all of that. You're gonna feel it when you're alone. When you're... So, some of y'all could be... That's crazy. It came up yesterday. It came up in the other reading. Some of y'all could be seeing 666 a lot. Or you will be. But there's something here about health. There could be something about rebalancing. Something about rebalancing, something about organization, reorganization. There could be something about like lessons or learning. There could be something also about like analyzing or the details or something like that. There's something here that there could be some type of change going on. There could be something about childhood, your inner child, or it could be something about your children or children in general. There's something also that could be about change. There could be something about expressing, expressing. There could be something about happiness, joy, maybe gift as well. And then There's like ascending numbers. I guess, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's something about like ascending numbers, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's something about moving forward, growing, expanding, building something. Um, yeah. There could be something about ascending. There's like something about transformation, ascending, and lessons and learning. Something about better, being better, or something better. There could be also something about, it's something about just making something better, being better. Um, there could be like a change or transformation. There's like a reroute or something like that. And then I did get that for one of these messages, but there was something about like about a chance again, another chance again. Um, think that's that. This could be like, this could be your health or whatnot. It could just be something that's going on here in general. Maybe there's something again, like again, you have a children, you're in a child or something like that. There is something here about. There's something about like definitely about either inner child, your child or children, or just something about like your childhood that's coming up, or like, and there's something about vitality. I don't know if there's something about Stella got her groove back. I don't know. I don't know. Um and then maybe some of y'all made it out the mud or something. Something about making it out the mud. Cause we got, you know, the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. And it just feels like just standing on business, you know, the whole thing with Denzel Curry's song Walk or whatnot. If I don't have it in the playlist, I'm gonna put it in the playlist for y'all to see, and I'm gonna tag it in there. Um, man, Ayo, you just gotta walk. Ayo, you just gotta walk. And then he was walking through the desert and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, it's like just keep walking, progressing, just keep on it's like perseverance, that's the word, perseverance, not giving up, standing on business no matter what. There could be something about being a warrior. And something about it is like ascending, like you ascended, got better, are higher, in a higher place, vibration or something like that. And it's like just having this high, this vitality, this high. It's surprising that the Queen of Wands is not here because you can also look good. Um, something about that. Something about better, higher. Stay up there, babe. Maybe you're in a different phase in life and all that stuff, or this could be what's coming up, what's happening, what has happened, and where you're at so far. Mm. Mm. This could be very dramatic or something like that, and it doesn't have to really fit with it. There's something about like a loss and tears, but using those tears to grow something. A loss and tears and sadness, but like using those tears to grow something. I want to read the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups reveals that what is felt within the realm of love. She holds a spiritual connection to all. Knowing how to connect to the hearts of others induces states of gratitude and wisdom. Embrace your heart's truth. Allow these intuitions to unfold. Higher versions of yourself are calling you. Okay, I'll leave that there. Okay. Why is there something with like child or children? I'm sorry if some of y'all lost a child for sure. Like, I don't know if miscarriage or like, you know, you did have a child, birth one, and all that stuff, but like something about losing a child, I'm very sorry about that. That's really sad because it could be that too. Um, I don't know. This could also just be about like it could be your inner child or it could be an actual child. No, it could be your inner child as well, and something about your vitality. I don't know if like it was lost or something like that. Your, or it could also be innocence and exuberance that was lost. But you know, there's something also about overpowering that. Yeah, as I move forward to, there's something about again standing on business, being a warrior, an energetic spiritual warrior, perseverance. And then I was talking, just random also. I did say, I just talk about that song by Denzel Curry called Walking or Walk or whatnot. Again, if it's not in the playlist that I have, I'll put it in there and then I'll tag it in the comments. So if anybody want to check it out or whatever. But I think, I'm very sorry if that's not what it is. But I think the music video was based on Star Wars, but it was a part. It was about. I love that freaking song. I'm about to listen to it after this. Um, at some point he's like walking through the desert or whatever, and then his voice like cracks too. Like you could tell he was really getting deep with it, and he's like, "Ayo, you just gotta walk. Ayo, you just gotta walk." And what he said. He said, "Who told y'all to stop the track? Let a real nigga talk." Like, and also, I randomly got like I also was getting Moses. Was it Moses? Yeah, Moses and how he was walking through the desert type of thing. So something about that. But I feel like it's something about perseverance and walking through something and reaching some type of stability anyway or riches at some point, even though sorry this sounds like it could have been gruesome. And then there's something here also about either thinking highly, just having a higher thought process, or thinking highly, or having a higher vibration, or something like that. Having some type of higher vibration. Queen, whether you're a guy or gal, Queen, higher vibration, higher frequency up there, or something like that. Higher thoughts, higher feeling. Again, I feel like something about you looking good though. And the Queen of Cups is usually not that, but I like this one. She looks pretty. And then there's something about ascending and also reaching to the place or whatnot. And then here we go again, Moses, the promised land. Uh, some of y'all, there's something about moving and home. something about the keys. Maybe some of y'all are moving, have moved, planning to move, and there's something about a key to the door or the gates of that home. Or it could be metaphorically as well. There could be something about sending, celebration, all that stuff. There was some type of like harp, like I don't know, it's something with a. It's interesting. It ends like that. Then it's like Five of Swords and the Lover's card. Some of y'all could be going through some type of conflict when it comes to a union. Could be going through some type of conflict when it comes when it comes to like a union, or there's like conflict, some type of attempted conflict. I like to say that instead. I don't like to actually say conflict because I don't want the devil to win. But anyway, this is like maybe some type of attempted conflict or conflict that is arising in your peace, in your harmony, or something like that. You have conquered it before, you shall conquer it again. There is Aquarius. And again and again and again and again. I'm the baddest bitch right is that what you said? I'm the baddest bitch out right now. Baddest bitch out right now. Tell them oh-hoes pipe down. I love you, Megan. It starts with the Page of Wands. There's something about vitality, childlike exuberance, energy. Something about perseverance, ability to still walk through no matter what happened and everything like that. Keep your vibrations high. It's going even higher. Keep going higher. The escalator in like those Tom and Jerry or like those old like MGM cartoons or whatever, when it was like the escalator going up into the clouds of heaven. Keep going up, keep on rising. There may be some conflict. Yeah, right. There may be some conflict, you know what I mean? There may be some heartbreaks and all that stuff, you know, attempts, or it could, you know, be happening and stuff like that. Whether it's to, the intention is to stop you, whether it's just happening, or you know, all that stuff, all the stuff. That seeds here, you know what I mean? Again, there's conflict, heartbreaks, and all that stuff. As I feel like, but you still but you still get the Ten of Pentacles, and it's as you still get the Ten of Pentacles anyway, and it's as you are reaching this 10 of Pentacles, or as you have it, this stability, this security, whether it's money, resources, is like love, family, it's like all that stuff. It's the good stuff in life, and everything like that. Oh, that's what it is. Transmute it. Yeah. Flip it and reverse it. Transmute it all. Transmute it. Turn those tears into water to grow the plants. Turn those tears into water to grow the plants. And there's something about like seeing the bigger picture anyway. It's kind of like things happening and all that stuff, and like something about petty stuff, but like seeing the bigger picture and be like, "Oh, like yeah, like I get it," and kind of like not letting it really get to you type of thing, or even like you seeing the bigger picture, seeing the journey in it anyway. Oh, that was why type of thing, or this helps me along my journey type of thing. Higher vibration, higher thinking. There is Aquarius. And something about this is random. Marriage, because Four of Wands and then the lovers is already somebody who's married. It's like marriage and union, and the Four of Wands is a wedding. So marriage, maybe, if that relates to anybody. But there's just something about, I feel like, again, like the key and like I guess being so balanced and in so sync with life and the universe that like it's the key to going through the doors into a new phase of harmony and all that stuff and bliss. Fairies. She was a fairy. Bottom of the deck, summary of the whole entire thing. Yeah, use the Five of Swords and Five of Cups as stepping stones. But yeah, bottom of the deck, summary of that is the Six of Cups. There's something about desires. There could be something like your child, children, inner child, or something like that when it comes to that and everything. Again, sorry if something happened to your child or something like that. But yeah. There's something about also the strength to get unstuck, and also I was getting quicksand, and the abilities to get unstuck or whatever. It could be also that. Top of the deck, use your watches right now. Seven of Wands. There's something about standing on business. Something here about confidence. Something here about... It could be perseverance as well. Yeah, standing on business, taking care of stuff. Yeah, yeah, taking care of business. That's what it's something business. Yeah, yeah, having balance, especially emotional balance and everything like that. Practicality. Ooh, skyline. Some skyline. Reach that skyline. I'm gonna skip that. I'm sorry. I like that sky. Skyline. Skyline. Body, yaddy, yaddy. Body, yaddy, yaddy. One more, my bad. Body, yaddy, yaddy. Yeah, body. On the dance floor, make me have to enjoy your body, your body. Transformation. You're transforming Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, the summary of the whole of the bottom of the deck, the summary of the clarification cards is Queen of Pentacles. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Seven of Pentacles. That's what I mean. Growing, planting and growing. Growing and planting and planting and growing. Growing and planting and planting and growing. It goes me on the dance floor. Make me have to endure your body. Your body. Body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. You're hard to find. Fill your sacred chalice for shower, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, it is marriage. It could be. Okay, bottom of the deck, the summary of the oracle card that came out is awaken the dream, embrace new possibilities. Top of the deck, usually watching this right top of the deck, usually watching this right now is Stella Maris, trust. And look, Sarah, that's what I'm saying. It's just about marriage, and first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage. It's Sarah that she's with or whatnot, her baby. Oh, I love this song. Shine. Shine. So much shine they go blind. Shine to go blind. Okay, so to clarify the whole entire spread, we got here 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and Death card. And then the Oracle card we have here is Sarah and the White Spring, fill your sacred chalice. Then we do the charms afterwards. Yeah, it's something about balance, and then being content, you know, happy, satisfied, and some type of transformation. There's also something about being okay with death and rebirth. Also, I just want you to know, shine, so much time to go blind. Okay. There's something about keeping the balance, like you need to or you have been, so keep on going, keeping the balance. I feel like something about right choices as well, right decisions. Even when things seem like they're not really that great choices and stuff like that. Even if maybe there's something about a decision that you had to make and it seems like it's a loss, like it's a right decision or whatnot. Yeah, something about high vibration, joy, happiness, and it's like not here today, gone tomorrow. It's not fleeting. It's something about like just being satisfied, just like it says here with Sarah and the White Spring, having your sacred chalice filled, deserving. And then something was transforming, is transforming, is going to be transforming. Time. Time. But something about transformation, death, and rebirth, like some type of change. Yeah. There's some type of like transition or why I want to say swapping out too. I'm not really being that clear because it's not really that clear. Like, I don't want to say it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Cause no, the BS. It's crazy. No matter how much cars, no, I lied. It's here. So we have here Gemini. Okay, we have here Gemini and we have Scorpio, right? You could be angel signs, the signs could be in chart, it could be energy of this reading, it could be anybody around you, it could be planetary placements. Yeah. Also, we have here Gebo, Gebo, and it means gifts, relationships, sacrifice, exchanges, contracts, and partnerships. Something was like hard working, hard earned. Act accordingly, Aquarius. Okay? So, we have here Issa and ISA is ISA, and it means ice, challenge, frustration, psychological blocks. Yeah, act accordingly. That's all I want to say. Think higher. Think big, bitch. But not you. You're not a bitch. You're that bitch. But anyways, we have here owl. Bad omen, the bad meaning, and it has the number sequence 789. It also has the zodiac sign Virgo. And it says boundaries set, wall. It says boundaries set, walls up, possible imposter syndrome, self-sabotage, detailed, nitpicky, and isolating. Be discerning about your cups. That's all I have to say. That is that for this week's Venus Day Deck reading. The topic, the Scorpio full moon energy. That was for Aquarius. If you like personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me, set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And peace out. Oops, okay.